Good evening, welcome to Tarrington Playhouse for a production of Old Time Musical. We hope you very much enjoy the show.
Magnificence. Stefano.
Thank you. We'll have the full stage, shall we, instead of just a little bit? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I thought tonight, it's a bit of old time. So what did magicians do? Who do you know as a magician from old time? And I thought, I know. We'll try Harry Houdini. So, for this, I'm not going to do the water torture trick. We get a bit wet. We've got enough of that out there at the minute. So for this, what I need is a couple of volunteers, a couple of assistants. Who can we have? I can't see anyone out there. Is there anyone out there? Right, I tell you what, we'll have, if you'd like to come up, go on, you come up here and help me. Go on, give him a round of applause, go on. Yeah, you'll come up, won't you? Yes, there's one, come on up here. And we need one more. One more, oh, get that over here, come on then. Up you come. Right. Okay, you come and stand this side of me. Lovely. What's your name? Georgie. And your name? Georgie and Charlie. I'm terrible with names, right? So I might forget. But have a look at that. Right? Make sure that they're attached. Make sure they're solid. You have a look at that. Make sure it's a padlock. Yeah? Proper padlock. Yeah? Anyone else want to check this? Yeah? Proper padlock. Okay. Proper chain? Proper padlock. How do you know? You haven't checked it yet, have you? Have a look. Okay, what I'd like you to do, put that padlock through the chain there, as tight as you can. Put the padlock through the chain. Well, up, next one up. Make it tight. You're going to make it hard for me. Not too hard. Got it? Yeah? Okay. I'm locked in. Locked in? Yeah? Okay. And we borrow that key a second here. What are you locked in there for me? I haven't. Well, the right key. No. I think you locked that in there. Go again. Give me those two there. Right. Remember that padlock? Not that chain. Round there. Put it as tight as you can. Make it tight. Ooh. Okay, that's it, isn't it? Yeah, is that solid? Yeah? Okay, good. Right, seeing as you're so good at that, you grab that one, and do that one as well for me. Nice and tight. Nice and tight. You got it tight? Ow! Yes, you got that tight. Do you want to take that key out? Otherwise people think I'm using the key to get out. Now what I really could do with is, can you hang on to the edge of that for me? No, just one edge. Just one edge. That's it. And you hang on to the other edge of that. Have you got it? Yeah, you got the edge? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you got that one? Yeah. Out there, that's fine. It's still attached. It's still there, aren't you? Yeah, just hold it up a little bit further. So, they're still attached, aren't they? Yeah. Now, Harry Houdini's record, I think, was about 10 seconds. So we'll see if we can try and beat that. So I need everybody to start counting. 10, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
When a felon's not engaged in his employment, or maturing his felonious little plans, his capacity for innocent enjoyment is just as great as any honest man. Our feelings we with difficulty smother when constabulary duties to be done, taking one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not an happy one. When constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one.
When the enterprising burglar's not a burgling, occupied in crime, he loves to hear the little brook gurgling, listening to the merry village chime. When the croster's finished jumping on his mother, he loves to lie basking in the sun, taking one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not a happy one.
When constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one.
We've got a slight problem here. We need to be more enthusiastic because if not, you can forget the baguette in the interval. You just haven't had enough to drink. We didn't put enough punch in the punch. Okay, it's the charming. This is good. It's the chic. It's the very colourful. I don't think I've just fallen over. It's Sundance.
old bazaar in Cairo. Brandy, shandy, traces, laces, a candle for the mob. She'd look a dolly in an old white clock in the old bazaar in Cairo. You can buy most anything, this old fat cows and little string. You can purchase anything you wish, a clock, a dish, and something for your auntie Fanny. Harum, scarum, what do you think of that? Pennies, fifties, dancing on the mat. That's enough of that, the old bazaar in Cairo. Looking down the dial from the old bazaar in Cairo. You can buy most anything. Nice and fine watch without string. You can buy a pomegranate too, a water bag. Something in your hand. In the old bazaar in Cairo.
It's the palatable. It's the poignant. Ponderings of Derby Joe.
We do not face the prospects of prosperity. Our lives have been too humdrum and mundane. In the twilight of our days, as we reach the final phase, in all sincerity, we must explain. We're a dear old couple and we hate one another, and we've hated one another for a long, long time, since the day that we were wed until the present. Our lives, we must confess, have been progressively more unpleasant. We're just sweet old darlings who despise one another with a thoroughness approaching the sublime. But in all our years, we've been affectionately known as the Millpond, Darby and Joan. We're a dear old couple and we loathe one another with a loathing that engulfs us with a tidal wave. With our deep subconscious minds we seldom dabble, but something must impel the words we spell when we're playing Scrabble. We're just sweet old darlings who abhor one another, and we'll bore each other senseless to the grave. But in all our years, we've been affectionately known as the Millpond, Darby and Joan.
You're not going to get into tweet. Exuberance! It's the very, very slightly worrying but exciting Three Little Maids!
From school, I'll be. Her sister's school girl, well, maybe. days from school. Everything is a source of fun. Nobody's safe, so be careful now. Life is a joke that's just begun. 3 little days from school. 3 little days from Warlock, where we come from, ladies seminary. 3 from a genius, tutor Larry. 3 little days from school. 3 little days from school. 1 little maid is a bride, yum yum. 2 little maids in attendance, 3 little maids in travel song. 3 little maids from school. From 3 little maids take one away. 2 little guests remain and they won't have very long to wait, they say. 3 little maids from school. 3 little maids from Warlock, where we come from, ladies seminary. 3 from a genius, tutor Larry. 3 little maids from school. 3 little maids from school.
It's the delectable, the dazzling, Tarrington Trotters. It's the fabulous, but very fearless, the Hop Youth Singers.
I was the early
start getting higher.
Eleanor, age 11.
Let's give him a round of applause. Need you louder. Incomparable. Indescribable. Thank you. Very impressive. Face to face. Face to face with the General.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's lovely to have you here this evening, and we're really very honoured to have General Sir Humphrey Whittingslow Shufflebottom, BBC, AA, RAC, HP, and PDSA. I could go on, and usually do. General, for the purposes of our little discussion this evening, what should I call you?
Well, you can call me sir like everybody else.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Yes, of course. Could you perhaps share with us a flavour of your military experience? I know you're here promoting your new book.
Yes, I recommend it.
Good show, chaps.
Yes. Well, first of all, I have to say that I'm a little bit disappointed. I was expecting to be interviewed by a military person, not a clergyman. I know there are some military people here. Let me have a show of hands, please. Any military people here? Come on, for God's sake, put your hands up. I knew right away you weren't a military man. As soon as I saw your shoes, Watkins. It is a giveaway, you know. I mean, there is a man, quite local here, and he is noted for his shoes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, he polishes. You can see a grumble in those shoes. In fact, the Brigade of Guards comes to Tarrington just to get advice on how to clean a boot.
Really?
Yes, I think his name is Hennessy or Hammersley or something.
I've heard his shoes are spoken of throughout the county.
Yes, it's absolutely true, yes. Well, can I get a hand again, please, for military people? Yes, there's one there. I recognise him. Hey, Will, wasn't it? Yeah, he was my driver, you know. Yeah, he could have made an officer, but he didn't.
Wasn't made of the right sort of stuff.
Yeah, wrong school.
Yes. Well, there we are. But you've been retired for some years now,
Yes,
General.
yes.
I mean, are you still consulted as a man of such experience?
Well, I'm still asked for my advice, and if I have decent troubles in the Middle East, because this is my expertise, I was asked to go and advise there. And, well, I knew the Colonel of the regiment, and I knew he was in London at the time, so we met at Clarges. You still get a fine bottle of claret there for about £100, you know. Yes. So I asked him, he wanted my advice, and I asked him, we went to a place called Cologne. Not many people will have heard of it, but it's a place, it's a large port, and in a pretty horrible place, really. And I said to him, Bob, what's it like in Cologne? And he said, well, so he said, it's rather like Southampton. Southampton? You believe it? He said, "Oh, take my word for it, sir. It's all it is very like Southampton." So we had a drink and a spot of lunch, and then he left. And a few days later, I flew out to my posting, and I went into the mess, and I called in the duty sergeant, and I said, "Listen here, Sergeant, I've been speaking to Bob, Colonel of the regiment, and I asked him what it was like in Cologne, and he said it was a bit like Southampton." And the sergeant said, "Southampton, sir?" He says, "It's nothing like Southampton. It's a god-awful place. It's a tumble." He said, "Last time I went there was no beer, no women, and they were shooting at us. He said, it's more like bloody Portsmouth."
You must have had some scary moments in your career, General. Is there any that you'd like to share with us a little? Some of the.
Well, I don't like talking about them really. There was one particular thing to which I think you allude. And this was, where the hell was it, Dawkins?
I have no idea, General. I'm rather hoping you remember.
Things are a bit misty these days.
Yes. Is there something else you'd like to talk about? Your medals, I'm fascinated. I haven't seen this one at all, sir. Yes, perhaps you could tell us about that in a moment. Yes. Could you tell us about that one?
This one here?
Yes, that one.
Well, you see, I have some medals here.
Most impressive.
Yes. This particular one I hold above all others.
Really?
Yes. It's
stout, difficult campaign, perhaps, was it?
Yes, I really sacrificed my life for this.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, good heavens.
Yeah. And just see that.
Where did that one? What were the origins of that then, General?
Well, I hope this is Waitrose.
Was it a tricky moment, sir?
I nearly got killed in the bloody rush of the till.
Really? Now they say, sir, that behind every good general there's a good woman. Is that the when you finished a mouthful? Is that the case with in your life, sir? A good woman?
Who the hell said that?
I've read it in several places. Yes, well.
It's a bit like a mistake, I'm concerned.
Your dear wife, I believe, is Lady Mabel. Is that right?
Oh, that's right, yes. She's a very formidable woman, my wife.
So I've heard. Yes.
She spends most of her time in the library these days. Yeah, and I spend my time with my butterflies and things like that. But the other day I saw her coming back and she had a bit of a spring in her step.
Oh, yeah, yes.
I said, "What the hell's going on, Mabel?" And she just smiled, We got through the rest of the day, and God, this chocolate's terrible. I got through the rest of the day, and I had a small supper, and I had a brandy and a cigar, and then I retired. Well, about 10 minutes later, there she was, standing in the doorway, stripped naked. God, 15 stone, gibbering passion, I couldn't believe it. And she said, "Come on, Humphrey, it's about time." Oh dear, I said, "No, I don't do that sort of stuff anymore. No, that's long behind me."
Was she talking about relations?
Yeah. She said to me, "We haven't had any relations for ages." I said, "Your bloody sister's only just gone home." She wasn't talking about that. And she said, "You know, I've been to see the GP." God, that's terrible. misery, yes. I know you've all been sucking on your, what is it, then drinking out of that?
Some fizzy sort of.
Yes, well, I'm a bloody here, so here's to you. Oh, yeah, Mabel, yes.
To the GP, I think so.
She said to me, the GP told me that I need to get some chemical help these days. Like, what do you want to do, blow me up? She said, oh, you can get this. I said, you know, I'm talking about those tablets, I mean, those blue tablets. I said, you remember what happened last time? You gave me one of those, I chewed it up. And a stiff neck for a week. So I didn't want to go there again.
I can understand. Actually, General, you know that I'm a little worried about your schedule. I think it's probably time you were pressing on. Do you think you should get Wilmot to bring the car round? I think we should leave it there. Thank you so much for thank you so much for your time.
Medals for their safekeeping.
My authority invested in me. I'm giving this medal for your wonderful
How honoured are you? Thank you, General. It's the sassy. It's the saucy. It's the very striking. It's ruby red.
We had to move away, 'cause the rent we couldn't pay. The movie can came round just after dark. Where was me and my old man shoving things inside the van till we couldn't get
You okay with mic, John? Yeah? Is that me, or is that the middle mic? Let's correct this before we move on. Don't think it's this one. Okay. Right, from Covent Garden for one night, we have the Exuberant. I'm not quite sure about this one. Eye-catching. Thank you, backstage. The Elegant. It's Swan Lake. It's always quieter on the first word. Let's practice that. It's the beautiful. It's the blissful. It's the brilliant. Little Hannah.
My neighbour, Mrs. Fanshawe, is portly, plump and gay. She must be over 67 if she is a day. Now you may think her life is dull, it's one long well instead. I asked her all about it, and this is what she said. I've joined an old-time dance club, the trouble is that there are too many ladies over,
introducing Village Gossip.
After you left here yesterday, I had the most blazing row with her next door.
Why? What happened?
Oh, I'm up to here with her. Absolutely up to here with her.
What did she do?
Well, I looked out the back window and there was this black smoke going all over me dirty washing, me clean washing on the line.
Disgusting.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with her. She's driving me mad. I went round and I said to her, your house is nothing but a filthy pigsty. And your chip pan is a public health hazard.
So how did she react to that?
She slammed her door on me foot. I've been hopping mad for hours.
I don't believe it.
You don't believe it? You can believe it 100%.
Yeah. Well, when I first met her, she seemed quite a well-balanced sort of person.
Really?
Yeah, she seemed quite a nice person. So what's happened?
Oh, not well balanced. She's well balanced, all right. She's got 15 stone on either side of her.
She's a big girl, I'll give you that.
Yeah, and her husband is and all. He's a great big lump of lard.
I didn't even know she was married.
Oh, she's married, all right. She's married to this guy who's a heavyweight boxer. He's 20 stone. And he packs cardboard boxes down at the factory.
Well, I didn't even know she was married.
Yes, she is. But that doesn't stop her chasing all the men about town. I caught her the other day kissing the greengrocer.
Greengrocer?
The greengrocer. She said it was tongue-in-cheek. It looked more like tongue down throat to me.
Well, she'll be used to washing her dirty linen in public then, won't she?
Well, she's certainly not used to washing it at home, I'll tell you.
I'll have to notice, Mabel, you and your... Did I tell you about the bloke that I've been having trouble with down at number 4?
I think you did mention it.
Yeah. He's the one with the mattress in the garden. He's a very odd bloke. Comes out for a quick gallop at night.
I don't think I know him.
Well, he came round to me the other day, said he had a pressing matter to discuss.
What was it then?
He wanted me to iron his trousers.
Oh, why his trousers? You don't even iron Bert's trousers.
Well, when I told him, he said, I told him to go away, he said he'd like me to go dog walking with him.
I hope he's got a pooper scooper.
He hasn't even got a dog. Anyway, I told him, you're barking up the wrong lamppost with me. I'm not having that. Go away.
Oh, I get a lot of men sniffing round me these days. It must be because I'm a widow.
I think it's because you're a foxy lady, Mabel.
What do you mean by that,
And
Ada?
you've always got a bit of chicken and a feather in your hat, haven't you?
Oh, very funny indeed, Ada. Drink your tea.
It's cold.
Oh, let's take another one, won't I?
I think you were going to tell me about the bloke who lived over the green.
I was going to tell you about that bloke. The bloke who lives over the hairdresser's shop is an absolute menace.
Why, what's he been doing?
Womanising.
Ooh.
That's what he's been doing. He's got designs on dozens of women round here.
Mabel, he's a tattooist.
I thought he was a sheep in wolf's clothing or something. Well, he came round my house the other day and he asked me to let him in, and when I said no, he stuck his head through me cat flap. The cat
Right. you must have been frightened to death.
I really was. I was so scared. But it's all right for you, Ada. You've got Bert, a man about the house.
Bert's not a man. Bert is a 70-year-old clown. He lives in dreamland. Did I tell you? We had a flood in the bedroom.
I think you did mention it.
Well, that was Bert's fault. Silly beggar bought a waterbed.
Waterbed, and you didn't tell me that.
Well, it must have slipped my mind. Anyway, he kept on about the fact that we could have sexy fun, so I decided to have a stab at it.
I bet that was a big mistake.
It was a big mistake because when I went downstairs, I found our cousin Vera covered in soggy wallpaper. What did you do? Tore a strip off her.
Your cousin Vera, is she the one that took in that stray Rottweiler dog?
She is.
Oh.
She's decided to call it Tiddles.
That could be giving a dog a bad name, couldn't you?
She's had a lot of funny ideas, our Vera. She decided to take her sewing machine to church because she wanted to buttonhole people.
I went to church once. In my opinion, it was a big mistake. Because it's nothing but idle gossip.
Oh, I can't be doing with idle gossip, me.
No, me neither.
Oh, this tea's really old.
Yes. Well, you just wait. I'll make another cup of tea. Don't go yet, will you?
Well, I just wanted to tell you, there's one other thing.
Right.
There's Norma Travis and the Italian window cleaner.
Oh my goodness. Stay right where you are, Ada. I'll be back with a fresh brew in a few seconds.
Let's hear it for Village Gossip. Thank you, Ada. Thank you, Mabel. Somehow stylish. Somewhat sleek. The spectacular cast. Let's hear it for them.
wonderful audience. Perfectly wonderful audience. Thank you for sticking with us through thick and thin. We have a few thank yous. The whole idea with Janet's blame her. Where are you, Janet? Here? Oh, and we have Colin and Rob and John over there. Well done. Janet was ably assisted by Peggy and Beverly and Sue. Yes, I knew this would be a disaster. I knew when we started this would end in tears. There will be tears before bedtime. Ably assisted by them. And you wouldn't believe the work that's been going on in the kitchen, beavering away. You've never seen anything like it. There was a point where female artistes had finished their act and were there, washing up, doing this, doing that, and there were blokes just standing around saying, "How was it, dear? How was it?" All in a good cause. Lovely hall, money goes to the hall. We really need this hall in Tarrington and in the surrounding area. So if you can think of any time that you could use the hall, make sure you make a booking. It can be tarted up. It looks like a Turkish brothel. You'll probably have to take my word for that. Anyway, have a good journey home. Thank you very much.